depending on where you live in the world. All right, I live in California, so it's evening right now for me. All right. Um. All right. So let me bring my special chair over here a little closer, just in case I have a hard time getting back up. Probably should put my brace on. Let me put the brace on, y'all. All right. So basically, I just keep trying to practice on the keyboard and keep working at it. Now, mainly, I'm an organ player, and I really don't like playing keys in public. I mean, out and just in front of anybody. Period. All right. So I got my brace on for now. All right. So I'm coming here. All right. This means I just got through working on my book. And so I gotta get some more chords to drop in the book. The book is gonna be set up to where you're gonna be able to get chords that the heavyweight musicians or the advanced level musicians are playing. That basically, let's just say, some out there are very stingy and about wanting to share. I'm not saying everybody like that. I've ran across some musicians out there that really trips out on themselves, but not realizing that somebody out there can pick up what's up, and some of us out there we just can't do it. So I've had a friend who helped me get some ideas, and to be honest with you, the rest was entirely up to me. So this is what I do. I'm trying to start. There's one musician say start all over in a sense, because I haven't played for a while. Because I was sick for a while. I didn't really mean to do that. And so basically, I'm just coming to the keyboard. I'm practicing for a brand new musician. All right. You can advance quickly. It just depends on what you're working with. On. Depends on what you put in front of you. So if you put ABCs in front of you, that's what you learn, right? That's what they taught me in school, my ABC. All right. And then they taught you your numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And so your ABCs, stuff like that. So you put something in front of you, whether you transcribe some chords or whether somebody else shared with you in transcribing chords or MIDI or whatever, or whoever, whatever, and share some ideas with you. Take that and run with it, because it's gonna be on you at the end of the day. Like a friend of mine used to tell me, was like my good friend of mine. I called him my music teacher, the GOAT. But he didn't teach me all of the skills in the number system. What he taught me was basically this is when I'm playing my left hand, this is when I'm playing my right hand. And then he broke it down to me like that. That's how he put it. My left hand is doing this, my pedals is doing this, and stuff like that. This is my pedals, that's gonna be what my pedals are gonna be doing or whatnot. All right. So basically, 7, 3, 6, or whatever, right? So he broke it down to me. Now, that's what we call on hands teaching, basically, where you have somebody who's telling you this is exactly. I call it Simon Says. That's Simon Says do this. So my teacher was Mr. Simon. I'm just making that name up, but that's not his name. But and he would say, hey, listen, this is what I want you to play, and go from there. If this makes any noises, it's because it's old and it had the virus in it. So let's see if it'd be nice to me today. Nah, guess not. So they had a virus in a long time ago, twice actually, and that's the third time it's tripped out. Thank God I have my new Mac to the left of me, my little laptop Mac. I have another laptop in the dining area where I'm doing my book, and then I just bought a Mac desktop. I just haven't had time to set it up because I had been in and out of the hospital. So, uh, give me a while, give me a bit, I'll catch up. I'm a little behind. I'm behind the schedule. All right, so this, yeah, so I still love my old Dell. I ain't gonna trash it until it's just totally crash out. And when it crash out, then pretty much done with it, I guess. Um, so, whether it's transcribed or whether somebody share with you with a MIDI, whether somebody share it with you with some audio clips or video clips, learn something from it, all right? Even if you don't want to learn the whole deal, this buzzing is certainly annoying. And I'm not sure which touching. My wife took my MPC. This wire somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I haven't had time to look for it because I've been messed up with this situation I'm dealing with. All right. So I gave varieties of how you can learn. Hands-on, where someone is there teaching you. I had a hands-on for a while, a good while. And that was what I said. Simon says do this, Simon says do that. And then at some point in my lifetime, I started thinking like, what if Simon dies, or what if Simon gets super sick, or what if Simon moves away out of state or something like that, or in a whole different city that's 200, 300, 400 miles away from here. What if? I always had that what if that should happen. And then I started feeling like I was dependent on Mr. Simon to get me where I need to go. So I started after about maybe, I want to give or take, maybe it might have been 5 years in, 6 years in, give or take. And then I started thinking like I better start learning how to play some stuff without Simon being there. So what I did was, yes, ventured off a little bit because I figured that Mr. Simon eventually was gonna tell me, hey man, I can't be teaching no more. And sometimes you can get a feel when a teacher is kind of like tired a little bit of breaking down stuff for you. You get a feel. Believe me, trust me, you can get that feel. And when you get that feel, you already know. Okay, Simon's already worked with you for a while, so it's like at some point you need to pick up what's going on. So I start really like diving into. I don't know how I got onto this. Well, I think I remember how I got onto it. I can't remember, but it was a conversation I was having with somebody on Facebook, and some of the cats on Facebook was like, "Man, you know what chords you playing?" Blah 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 blah. So then I ran into this guy, which I was gonna put my name on his book that he already previously produced, and then I was gonna sell that to you guys, and then I thought about it that wouldn't be cool, but him and I didn't see eye to eye on some stuff because I wanted to get the original copy of the book so I can edit stuff that looks like his work, and I wanted to put some of my works into it and change some of the language and things of that nature. And so he didn't want to work with me. So then other people I was having a conversation with about this book, which is over there in the corner, and I have a box full of over there in the corner over there. I haven't had a chance to burn it up and set it on fire yet, but to make the long story short, everybody was like, "Yo, bro, you've been playing for quite some time. Why do you need to have somebody else's approval or creating or using their ideas when you already have your own ideas of your own, and they're actually correct because I made, I don't know how many of these books of chords that are in these types of books. I done lost count. I think it's about 30 or 40 of these books where I just written chords down, and this is long before I even met the dude. Matter of fact, actually, the dude actually ran me down actually, and contacted me and wanted me to join hands with him on this book project. But like I said, it didn't work out, so I'm not here to bash anybody. But everybody was telling me, why am I wasting my energy doing that when I already know how to play chords? When I already know how to do my own thing. And I didn't always know how to play this stuff, you know. All right, so when I did not always know how to do certain things, but that was, remember I told you Simon said, right? Simon says, hey, I'm gonna teach you some stuff, and then it's already up to you on how you want to pursue this. But at some point, as I said, there came a point for me, I started feeling like, okay, I think Mr. Simon is getting tired of showing me some stuff, and he figured that by now I should have this understood by now on what's going on, which I didn't still. So I had to do what I call let go. Y'all heard that song, let go, let God have his way, whatever, how I go like that. So I had to let go. So it wasn't that the instructor or my music teacher or Mr. Simon had to say, hey, man, I'm cutting you off, buddy. I'm cutting you off. I actually cut the whole situation off and went my way. Right. And during that time when I was working with Mr. Simon, if you will, Mr. Teacher Simon, I was already creating my own chords in the books already long before I even met him. And so I just never took the time out to work on it. So here I am, years later, going over stuff. And there will be some stuff that he actually transcribed, or actually not transcribed. Actually, some stuff was transcribed, and some were done by MIDI, some were done by video, and some were done by hands-on. So what I decided to do was take some stuff and go ahead and transcribe it on paper. And then I took some stuff that I would not transcribe or didn't have time to do it. And then I would sit here, if need be, and open up. Let's open up something that I hadn't really, I tried to do it, but I hadn't gotten far with it. So just as a demonstration of what I mean, let me open up this folder. And where is my volume? We heard it earlier, just in case. All right, so this is tune that this musician played, and I have it audio, video. Wait, did I do the audio on this one? Oh shoot. Snapper crapper dapper dabba doo. Yabba dabba dooba doo. Oh, okay, I didn't do the audio on it. Now the audio was kind of cool to do. I did not drop the audio on here. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do to open up the video. And hope my volume is not gonna be too loud. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna play this. So this is video. That's a dance. Alright. Honestly, it's really not advanced, really. So what I'm saying is, once you get to learn the concept behind music, you start realizing as you play for a while. I'm not a keyboardist, but so that's E scale. I can turn this into an F sharp minor 9/11 chord. And if you heard the first chord, that was in the scale. The only difference was I just took off the D sharp. And this turns into an F sharp minor 9 chord. I said, I'll be at. You see, that wasn't difficult when I heard the first chord. That's a long intro here, so let me try to speed it up. There it is. Now, if you do the twang, that's just the 5/6. All I did was twang the 5 into the 6. But it was the E flat scale. What? All right. Now being that it's in E, all right, I have to. Yeah, I don't have perfect pitch, but we might say yes, this song might be complex or might be difficult or whatever. But just remember that we have the E major chord as our one, F sharp minor. We're doing the Nashville system, C sharp minor. I mean G sharp minor, A major. That's the 4. B major 5. C sharp minor number 6. D sharp minor 7. Oh, I'm sorry. D sharp diminished 7. Oh, my bad. And then we back to the 1. Okay. So that's musical, right? So I caught the first chord. Again, I said I'm not a keyboard player, but that's what I caught, right? Not because I have perfect pitch, but because I played these chords before in other keys. Transpose up, or down, or up, up. What did I play? Yeah. Or okay. Now that's if I start to change my 3-finger chord. Right. So. Minor 7. Now I am using what I call the 3-finger chord. Right. So F minor 9, 11. E minor 9, 11. E flat minor 9 or 11. D minor 9, 11. And every one of these chords that I play can be voiced differently or placed differently, depending on how you spread the hand. They all can be played differently depending on what you're trying to do. Alright, there it is, my bad. Alright, so in all 12 keys, you can play around with this. Now, I understand that I can change the 3-finger chording in the left hand to give it a different texture. Now, that makes me play a D major 9, 11. And then when I switch over, then that makes me go to the minor 9, 11, F sharp minor 9. Now, remember, we have 12 keys and they can repeat. I'm going to call this my low range. And another 12 keys again. I'll be like, I'm going to call him Uncle Samuel Talbot would say, it's just a bunch of notes. 12 notes, but they just repeated themselves octavely higher. I'm going to call this the low range. Low range and the low range. Then we have another 12 keys again. Repeat. Then I'm going to call this my mid-range. Then I'm going to go have another 12 keys again. And then I'm going to call this my high range. Then we have another 12 more keys again. And I want to call that my high range, my highest range. Highest range, high range, mid-range, low range, lowest range. Or the low range, right? The key thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a thumb in the left to right hand. Those are half my battles, knowing that there's 12 keys and they keep repeating the same notes, but they're just doing octave higher. That's half my battle knowing that. The other half of my battle knowing that I got 4 fingers in the thumb in the left and the right. That's half my other battle. My next battle is to learn is my scales in all 12 keys, which is also going to repeat the same thing. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. It's just going to low, low range. Again to the low range. To the mid range. And the notes are going to repeat. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Mid range. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. High range. Highest range. And depending on what kind of keyboard you have, how many keys you have on the board, then you can be like, oh, okay, I know what's going on. I know where his hands is ranging at. So I have to figure out where is the hand ranging at. Is it ranging at the high range? Is it ranging at the low range? Or is the lowest range, low range? Or are we ranging or pitching in the mid range? In the low range? Yes! Both locations, right? And see how my thumb wants to play 2 notes in the right hand. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes in the low range, right? And then I got 2 notes in the mid range. Oh. So now I know where the keyboard player is ranging his notes. The sound. If he was ranging up here, that would be a different story. Where we ranging at? The low range and the high mid range, 2 notes there, and the 2 notes here in the high range. Oh, if I move the position again and move here, where am I ranging at? In the mid range. How many notes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm using almost all my fingers except for 1. Hey, yo, the ring finger is hanging out. And then I got the high range, 2 notes there, and 2 notes at the highest range. Oh, that's what I mean by ranging. Where is the keyboard player ranging his notes? All right, knowing that they got 2 hands, left and the right hand, got 2 hands and 4 fingers per hand. Oh, Lord, and 2 thumbs on the left. Oh, 1 thumb on the left and 1 thumb on the right. We in the key of D flat, and I'll find a note because. That chord. All right, see? All right, now all your chords are is created through the scales and every other note. 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 Right. So I have a C major 13, add 4. Now I might switch my fingering. Depends on what feels comfortable. Alright? So every chord is based off of your major move or built off your major move. Doesn't matter if I'm in A. A major 9. There's that thumb. So it's still an A major 9. Remember that left hand? Ah, F major 9. Now let's transpose back from. Now that makes me play a D major 13 sharp 11. Now my thumb wants to pick up here allow my right hand to switch over. Woo! Right? Alright, you see what I'm saying? So every chord that you come across, it doesn't matter what key we doing this in. Right? Doesn't matter the key. You can create chords from off your major move. Major move. We can go to a sharp 5, and we have now augmented move. We go back to the major move. 1, every other note. Every other note. This time I want to sharp my 5. Sharp 5. I have an augmented chord. C augmented, C major, C augmented. Let's go back to the C major again. Let's go flat the 3rd, have it back, and then I have a C minor move. Let's throw this there. Now that's an A flat major 7 chord. Oh wow! So I can go. Now that's an A flat major 7 with a sharp 5. We can go flat 5, or we go to flat 5, flat 5. Or back over here to where we were. A flat major 7, sharp 5. You see, I can go from a C major chord to an A flat major chord too. To a C major chord, and doing inversions. And you can also go to a G major chord, because these chords is gonna connect, right? And then I can go to that C minor move. Inversion. Because A flat is related to C minor. C minor is related to E flat. E flat is related to G minor. G minor is related to B flat. B flat related to D minor. And we can go on and on with this whole madness all day. All day. All right. Now, what I do is, in all 12 keys, I will practice my scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's really 7 keys. 7 keys in all 12 keys. People will tell you to go back to the 1. Let's do the continuation of the 1, or the continuation of the number system. Now my 1 becomes number 8. My 2 becomes number 9. My 3 becomes 10. My 4 becomes 11. My 5 becomes 12. My 6 becomes 13. My 7, and back to the 1. I'm not going to say 14, but I haven't heard anybody say 14. But basically 7 and then back to the 1. And that's how music works, from my understanding. So that means I can learn my C major chord, my 7, my 9, my 11, and my 13. C major 13, add 4. The 4 is just really here, but I'm putting it up here. But it's really the 11. If I want to sharp the 4 or the 11, sharp half step up. Woo. That gives me a C major 13. Sharp 11, that's my 9, that's my 7. So that's why they call it a C major 13 sharp 11. However, if you look at this, you have what I call a mixed match chord, C major mixed with a D major chord. So people say, learn how to play mixed match chords. That's what they mean. Take another chord and take another chord. But there also have combination of chords in between. Let's start from the top. D major at the top. All right. Now we have the B here. Now we have what? B minor. Take the top off. And there's that G I told y'all earlier. Right? And then here's that E minor. And here's that C major. So C major, E minor. Right? G major. Watch this. Even the B minor. But watch this. G major 7 as well. B minor. And then your D major chord. So those are the combination of chords that are in between what we call mixed match chord. And so, you know, I could go from C to D. Or let's go D flat to D. Or let's go E flat in reverse. I'm just being creative. And there's my C minor, E flat, G minor, B flat. Now, we also have B flat major 7. Now remember, I said that earlier, B flat and D minor creates a B flat major 7 as well. What? Okay, now that you see the secrets to the madness, alright, you can create any chord on your own. Now, listening to somebody else play something, this is off of a video, it can be technical at times because I have to like hit and rewind it. Now, if I did the audio, all I have to do is take this video, and find my audio clip thing wherever it's hiding out at. Where is that it? Where's my original pad? Okay, wave pad. I think that's how I will do it. Go back to that video, and I'm gonna drag it. I think it's supposed to work, and drag it into the audio mode, and drag and drop. Let's see if it's gonna load. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. Maybe because it doesn't like this format. So let me see. Hold on. I forgot how I used to do it. Let me see. Can I do it the other way? I don't think it likes that format. I drop. Okay, so it didn't like that format that I was using. So I used the window. All right, so since I used the window format, and now, only thing is with this, the quality and the volume came in low. But, there we go. That's the only thing I don't like is the quality. It came in low. All right, so so that first format that I used from the video, it kicked it out and didn't like it, so I tried the windows and dropped it in the WAV file. And then I can loop this over until I get the chords down. All right, so if it's just that first spot, all right, now all I have to do is, I haven't done this in a while, drag this over, moving forward, and hit cut, and repeat it. Until I get it. Okay. Till I get it. Got that far? Okay. Arpeggiation somewhere. I think he's going. And then this must be. See, drop my volume on the keyboard just a hair. B. So he's doing the arpeggiation. So I hear the B. Da 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 da. So he's doing this. Right back to it. Oh! So he's basically just going from the F sharp minor 9/11, then doing this loop. Right, and this makes me play a B major, add to, and back to the F sharp minor 9/11. I can also slow that down. Alright. Sometimes I like to keep the speed going because it helps out, but my brain gotta slow down. So I gotta slow down my brain a little bit. So let's see if I'm nearly close to what I'm hearing. Yeah, so I'm pretty close. Because he comes back to it. Right back to it. And the scale helps out because you know you playing an E major chord add 2. And you go into a B major add 2. So it's like you're going. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, however, this can actually say I'm playing an A flat minor 9/11 actually, because I can go F sharp minor 9/11 to an A flat minor 7/11, because that's really the target chord, or B add 2. B has an attitude. B attitude. So I have to be careful when I throw that A flat there. B attitude or A flat minor 7/11. Because that's the target chord. So I'm going to go ahead and say B attitude. B attitude. B attitude, and I'm back to my F sharp minor 11 chord. I'm sorry, y'all. And remember, you can go from a minor chord to a major move. Major 9, 11, 13. Right, just transposing. Just transpose. Right, G minor 11, 9, 11. And then that's my A flat minor 9, 11 in a different spot. A flat minor 9, 11. I'm just playing in a different spot. A flat minor 11 in a different spot. A flat minor 11 in a different spot. There's so many different ways you can play the minor 9, 11 chords. I said, oh, okay. Something like that next. All right, so if I think I'm close. Yeah, back to it. So I'm back to it. Now listen, y'all. Learn something new. All right? That's what it's all about. Learn something new. Right? Don't do something that you already know how to do. If you're a beginner musician, obviously this will be new to you, right? Messing around with something. Learn something new. Even if you don't learn the whole tune. I can see you listen to the whole tune all day. All right, let me undo and see how much more I can get in that. So I'm gonna undo. That brings me back to the whole track again. And see how much more I can pick up. That A flat minor 11. If I want to go up minor 9 11. I changed my voice slightly. So he went. Right back to an A flat minor 7 11. Well, we know how I figured that out because I had already played it. That helped out. Alright, so I picked up technically 2 chords. 1, 2, technically. Alright? So that's my takeaway. F sharp minor 9 11, A flat minor 7 11. The rest is just whatever he's finna go through next, right? Alright? So technically 2 chords. This chord, technically. The rest is just notes. Remember, again, 12 notes. So when you hear the notes, you're kind of like, oh, okay, I think I know where you're going next. All right, so I need to listen to the next spot. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Because he went back to it. Right back to it. Okay? All right. I think I heard him doing that. So I'm not sure. Let me see. Hold on. Something like that. So I have to figure out what he's doing in the left hand because that gets tricky. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what he's doing in the left hand. Alright, I think that's what he's doing there. So he's using the A major 7 and doing inversion. Remember I said this earlier. Inversions. The third inverted. So I think he's doing that. I could be wrong. So let me see. Thumbs up. Nope, that's not what he's doing in the left hand. I do hear him do. Alright, now I gotta figure out what he's doing in the left hand. Good luck. He's doing something there. Hold on. I know he's doing that. I just gotta figure out what the left hand doing. All right. can play that too. Now I can verify that in a minute. Because it goes. Alright, now for sure I hear him doing that. I'm gonna drag this over here and cut. Tritone. Look. Might not be a tritone. Let me see. Ah! Alright, now, if I can't figure it out, I'm going to keep grinding on that spot. Where is it at? Now, this is what I'm going to cut. I'm going to drag it to my left. And I'm going to cut until I get that spot. Something you do with the left hand, right? Alright, so let me see. Cut again. Drag this again until I get to that last chord. I told you I'll find it. Where's he building that off of? I'll find it. Because now I'm thinking of the inversions. F sharp minor 11. Because after that last chord, and then this move, that's too light. So it's gotta be F minor 9. I'm close. Let's see. I know it's somewhere in there. So it's F sharp minor 9/11. So you know, and I just have to figure out how I'm gonna put that in there. What I just play? I forgot. What? So that's what I would do. Grind at that. Probably that. All right, now let me verify that. Let me see how far off I am. Now, what I would do is, I'm going to lower this for a minute, and I'm going to drop my MIDI. Let me see will my MIDI open up, actually, I'm not sure. I'm about to find out in 1 minute. Okay, let's see if it opens. Uh-oh. Let me see. Was that open? I'm not sure if it's going to let me play it. Let me see here. Extract. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it will play for sure. Alright, let me drop that volume real quick. Okay. I was almost close. Okay. Alright, so let me see. It was B. Alright, so hold on. Let me go back to the top. Alright, so I was almost going. So he played another little move right before the. So because he was doing this little prayer. Right before it. So, and then he started playing this. That's what he did there. All right. So I was pretty close. Yeah, because he's paginating. What did I say? Now my fingering. Yeah, because he's arpeggiating that. See, I forgot how I saw it. It's true because I forgot when I transposed, I now forgot how I did it. Because I was. Alright, I gotta work on this one now. That make me work at it. Hold on. And I was right. Wait a minute. Wait. What chord I said was? Nope. There it is. Ha! There it is. Because he's doing this little crazy little thing. There it is. Now I got it now. Woo! I missed it again. Have to play that slower. Alright, so, hold on. So that's when you're doing this arpeggio. There it is. Alright, now let's go to that video. So because he's coming off of it, and then it's coming back to it. But he's doing this arpeggiation. And he does it again. Trying to do that slower. Sounds crazy when you're doing it slower, but you know, because after he did that, and then there it is. right there. Let me drop that. Oop, let me see how I shrink this. Lower that. Let's bring up the audio back. Alright, so that's when you do it. That's when you do it. That's when he's doing this. You know, after he do that, then he do this. Hey, wake up. Right? And it's just basically just taking you back to the F sharp minor 9 chord. So basically, all of the chords that he's playing is really a repetition move. F sharp minor 9, 11. A flat minor 7, 11, basically. And he just repeating the moves. And then you have the B added to B added to. And he's going back to the F sharp minor 9. And I didn't put the 11 in there. Right? So he's basically repeating the chord. Even if I took the 11 off. F sharp minor 9. A flat minor 7, 11. Then it is what we call the target chords. Even though he might be using, the idea of the on the B, and he rolling that type stuff. Alright. Now we're in E though. I don't have perfect pitch, but I'm just understanding that the fact that we're playing the minor 9 chords. Alright. And you can do it here. Let me see, hold up. What's that move I'm trying to do? This voice in here. Where's he hearing that bottom note? Basically, I like to hear this little. It's a C sharp minor, almost like you're about to play a C sharp minor move. C sharp minor, D minus, right? F sharp 7. That's basically what that is. Like I'm about to play a D, F sharp major 7 in a sense, but we're using the E. So, and just an F sharp minor 11 chord just played in a different spot. So there's so many different ways you can play stuff. So this is what I mean by practicing something new, something that you've never done before, right? And dock it in your book or whatever, put it in there, jot it in there, put it in there, jot it in there. All right, so you building on your core vocabulary, you building your vocabulary, your chords of vocabulary, your library, if you will, or your palette. You know what I mean? All right, and basically, like I say, playing the minor 9/11 or minor 9, minor 7/11. This is just the target chord. Right, and once I get the concept of that, Then I'm like, oh, okay, I know where we're going. Now let's undo all this. Undo again. Oh, I got another undo. And we're back to the whole track. Alright, so, alright, basically going back to B. Then I hear him going to almost like a diminished move, but not really a diminished per se. Alright, okay. That could be tricky. So I'll go back to this. If I can't quite capture it, then I'll go to my MIDI. Alright, so those simple chords you play right there. Alright, so what was that chord? Almost like you're playing the diminished, but not quite a diminished move. Hold on. So this is an A69 sharp 11. And like I said, it's almost about to play a diminished in a sense, but it's a funny chord. It's an F sharp minor chord basically. But then now we have the A69. A69 chord. Even though we're playing a B major chord at the top, and you're mixing it with an A major chord. So that causes you to play an A69 chord. Elgie Devin did this movement in a different key. I can't remember how I went. There we go. C69, sharp 11. And if you transpose that, and then you fall to that chord. Because I understood that that would be a major chord or whatever, you know, it's messing with. So there's an A69 sharp 11 move. Right? And I understand he's going to go to a diminished move at some point. Now that's another chord, right? F sharp minor 911. Right? We said B major added 2, that's 2 chord, and then we go to the A minor 711. So basically the first chord in F sharp minor 11. B, this is really a B major chord. Alright. Let's add the 2, which is there. Alright, so the B added 2. That's my B added 2. And then the A flat 711, minus 711. And then for this move here, I might. That's when he does this move here. A 6-9. Alright, so that's the move there. Alright, then we let's see here. Then we're gonna go to see, I don't want to voice that. Is that the one? I think that's the one. Alright. but it's already in the left hand. G diminished 7. Right, and you know your double that. And you know your diminished 7 comes from the family of the C sharp diminished 7. E diminished 7, G diminished 7, and A sharp diminished 7. Because if we're in E, I have to call it for what it is. I'm sorry, but my brain went to sleep. Depends on how dark I want that, but anyway, right? Because he's playing low on the voicing, so that means I have to shift my fingers. And maybe skip some notes. Some notes. Let's see. Yeah, that's how I would play it. Skip the notes. C sharp because it's already there. A 6/9, sharp 11, and then G diminished 7. All right, let's get to the where did it go? Did I kick it out? So, you know, right, so, remember, like I said, you can skip note. If I want to skip that, you can go ahead. Let's skip that one and pick it up here. Or, either way, it's still a diminished 7 chord, whether it be E diminished 7 or G diminished 7 or whatnot, right? Alright. Where did my whatchamacallit go? Oh, there it is. Good. So, you know, he's going there. Now this gets tricky. I think I heard the last chord. Let's see. Well, that's the other chord. That's the other one. I'll skip one chord. Hold on. Alright, so the other one is like a let's do diminished moon. Diminished, right? Which is the C diminished group. So we have the C sharp diminished group. I'm sorry. We have the A 6/9 sharp 11. I'm sorry. Then we have the G diminished 7, and then we're gonna go to the C diminished group. We just not playing the bottom. I heard that top note. Right, so that's what's going there. And then we're gonna go to here. E minor 9 11. Depends on how you know how you know. y'all better watch out. Man, I gotta go take my medication. I'm late. Lord have mercy. I gotta go take my medication. I gotta get off here, y'all. It's 9:30. I'm supposed to take it at 9 o'clock. But this is what I would do as a beginner musician. Pick and choose what you want to practice on. Lock into whatever it is that you're trying to lock into. New, whether it's MIDI, audio, video, hands on. Let me see. Did I undo that? You know what? Let me save this audio while I'm at it. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Audio. Save as. Save as. What's the name of this song? Greatest Mercy. Hold on. Great. Is that the name of it? Great. Yeah. Okay, the devil messing with my computer again. Great is your mercy. This was done by LDDW. And then where I want to save it to the desktop. Right, okay. It's loaded, lock and loaded. So where did it just drop to? Hold on. Before I drop the window, where did it go to? Where did that WAV file sneak off to? So I can put it in the folder. All right, where did that WAV file go? Where you go? I saw it pop up. Oh, there you are. Nope, that's not it. I'm late on my medication, y'all. It's okay. Well, it's not really okay. Let me see. There it is. Is that it? Asia Mercy. Wait a minute. Audio. Oh, it's already saved on my desktop. My bad. I just did it twice. Alright, I got it in here twice. It's already here. Oh, okay. That's why I opened up an audio when I dropped that other file in. Okay, hold on, y'all. I already have it. Let me delete this. Hold on, let me delete that because I already have it. Didn't realize I had it. I just looked over in my folder. It's already there. All right, cool. So I have it already in the folder. So do a little work. All right, do a little work. I'm gonna drop this off the screen. All right, drop this off the screen. Shut the computer down. Hey, come back here. I wasn't finished. Come back here. All right. All right, so this is how I would do it, y'all. Don't be lazy, right? All right, now unless you got an emergency or something like that. Like me, I had an emergency, so I couldn't practice. I had no choice but to sit in the hospital. A couple of, I think I've been hospitalized more than 5 times already. All right, so I shut everything down. I'm already late for my medication. I was supposed to take it at 9 o'clock. 2100 hour. It is 2134 hour. So I got to go, y'all. Get on this stuff because I don't want to be on it all night. So this 30-minute sacrifice. I just got. This is what happens when you start having fun. You start having fun and get involved, and you just lose track of time. I should have had my alarm on, but anyways, I'm about to click out of here, and hopefully I can stand up. All right, okay, I'm on my feet. Thank God. A little painful. All right, y'all. This is your Bo Bishop or Andre Clark. For those who don't know me by Bishop Clark from Facebook, but Facebook Bishop Clark, Bishop Drayster Clark, by the way. And I got my part in for the Hammond organ. I think I put it over there. Get my organ back up and running. So I got the part for that, and try to install that so I can get my organ back up. I think the relay went out, so I need to fix the relay. So this is your Bo. Thank y'all for coming by and hanging out with me for a few minutes. And y'all see I got my back brace on. But anyway, for those who've been following me for a while, I had contracted valley fever. I had pneumonia in the beginning, but I believe I had valley fever at the same time, but no one knew. that I had it until I had to be put in the hospital the second time back in November 23. And so, anyways, it's 2023 and I'm still fighting with it, fighting it. It's been a rough. At one point, I couldn't walk, talk, eat, and I thought I was gonna kick the bucket. I'm not trying to be funny, but this stuff is not even funny. I think it's worse than COVID, because if you don't know you have it, it can kill you. And I didn't know I had it until I started saying, "Wait a minute, I'm losing appetite." And then that's when I was like, this is not COVID because I tested for COVID. And then I realized that I couldn't walk, talk, move, eat. It was wow, y'all. It was crazy. And landed me in the hospital a couple of times. Actually, I keep saying a couple. Actually, I want to give it take. It was probably 6 times. Twice in November 23, 2024. I believe it was actually 3 times in November. I mean in 24, because at the end of 24 in December, literally the last few days in December, I had to be hospitalized going into 2025. And then I got out, and then I had to go back in the hospital in February of 25. And so, yeah, that was probably 5 or 6 times. Anyways, hopefully this medication I'm on now, which I need to get to it now, because I don't want to be on it all night. Um, so you have a medication that you take by by pills or in the arm, and I'm doing the one in the arm because it goes straight to the bloodstream. I'm able to play the keyboard. I'm able to drive now. I can eat. I'm gaining some weight back and gaining my courage to come in here and get on the keyboard and try to practice and get this momentum going. But like I said, the body, if it starting to hurt, it hurts. But thank y'all for coming by and praying for me and hanging in there with me. Great way to memorize all this. I learned some, but forget much more. I know. Voicings and progressions, songs, etc. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. It's all about aging. For some of y'all might think I'm probably in my 30s, but I'm almost about to be 60 pretty soon. But I look young. I know. I got the gray hair now. That's called wisdom. But yeah, I was having that struggle for a second, but it was only because of me stressing out dealing with this craziness. And so when you sick, you ain't thinking about music. Trust me, you far from thinking about music. I mean, music wasn't nowhere in my mind. My mind was more on, man, what's going on with me? What's happening? This is like, wait, I mean, for the most part, I'm healthy, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I'm hit with valley fever, pneumonia. I guess I said pneumonia triggered the valley fever, and valley fever is from the valley. They call it. I call it from the earth. If you breathe in too much of the earth, if you will, what you mean by that is just basically, um, you digging up the ground, the dirt, dust and stuff like that. It gets in your lungs. It lays on your lungs for a while, secretly out of sight, out of mind. If I put it that way, it's amazing. You can see what's going on your surface, but you can't see what's happening inside your body. And so this had possibly been dormanting for a while. And then when I got sick with pneumonia in November the 9th, that I will never forget. This I will never forget. And then the valley fever came. Believe me, I never thought I was gonna get valley fever ever. Like, what valley fever? That's crazy. I don't live in the valley at all, but from my hearing, it's traveling to various different places around the world. So if you feel some type of way, go see the doctor. Don't take no chances. Um, I think if I went immediately when this hit me, the very first day. And the funniest thing is, I was at the hospital at work when this all happened, and I decided that I will wait 24 hours before I even. Was it 24 hours? Actually, it really almost was about. Yeah, it was. I got off at 7 in the morning. No, 7:30 in the morning. I didn't go and check into the hospital till the very next day. Well, at midnight, it was almost close to 20 some hours. Yeah, I think if I would have checked in the minute this happened while I was at work, clocking out to go home, instead of go home and just go to the ER, I just thought I'd be, Mr. Macho Man. Suck it up and take me some stuff, some vitamin C's and D's and B's and all the stuff that I was already taking long before all this happened every day. And I still got sick with this. So, yeah, that part. That was all I to say. Listen, y'all, let me stop talking because I got to get on. Uh, this medication going to take an hour. So, peace and love and cornbread. And I love y'all and be safe out there. And I catch y'all later.